Hello, everyone. It's April 8th, 2026. My name is Xander, and I'm here to solve some puzzles. So let's check out captions. Actually, first, let me check this text I just got. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, spectacle, shade, goggle. These are singular versions of eyewear. Contacts. There we go. Spectacles, shades, contacts, goggles. Okay. Associate, peer, fellow, colleague. Monkey bars, parallel bars, uneven bars. Pull-up bars. There we go. Okay. So which, and then there's scheme, look, design, and style. Yeah, I think that works. So what would be purple? This one? The other one. The other one's kind of a missing word, but they're all similar to each other. This one is a word manipulation. I'm gonna go with the bars one. I suppose. Could be wrong. Let's try it. I was wrong. All right. Spectacles, goggles, shades, contacts. All right. Let's go with look, scheme, style, and design. Okay. Now, I went sort of against my instinct on that one. Missed out on the reverse rainbow, but it's okay. More straightforward. Yes, I agree. Oh, interesting. The green was last, but I guess I did find it last too, so that makes sense. All right. Coworker, including contact, appearance, including spectacle. Yeah, these all make sense. They're people kind of jumping the gun and putting one in as soon as they see it, I guess. That would be what leads to those mistakes. Let's check out the strands. We're going undercover. I bet this is going to be like blanket and stuff. Yes, I think I see blanket right here. Blanket, throw, Afghan, something cloth, bedcloth. Bed cloths, bed clothes. There we go. Blanket, throw, Afghan, quilt. All right, two more. Comforter, and spread. There we go. That was the strands. Finally, a straightforward one. I've been doing pretty poorly on these recently. Let's check the Wordle. Okay. I was going to say slink. There's no. I need an E. Lichen. Oh, whoops! I already put the L there. Oh well. What an inlet. There we go. Okay, so Nell. I guess what are we good? Clone, sure. Well, that's not a great guess. There's no I, but anyway, I'm not sure what the other three words were. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the pips. Today we have one in, two Rodolfo's. Let's check out the easy. Okay, three. It's going to be 1, 2. I think we do this. Yeah, there we go. That was the easy. Let's check the medium. Okay, we have another compact one. Bunch of 8s. Okay, a 1. So we have a 0 and 1. So that those are taken here. We need a double here. 2s, 4s. We have a 3, 4. Maybe go there. Although, let's see. We also have a 10. It could be 2 5s. Actually, I think it has to be 2 5s because we only had this 1 3. So we can't use it to make an 8. So 5s are not going to be useful in the 8s. So well, then I don't know that we can make all these 8s with 6 2. We might need our 4s. Try this. So can I make this 2s? I don't have to go there. This. So the 2 size equivalence region could be 6s, I guess. And then, yeah, the 0 has to go here. So what? Yeah, here we go. Okay, another tricky medium. I wonder if that's going to be the norm from now on. Anyway, let's try the hard. Here we go. Okay, we have sort of a castle rook looking thing. 3 and 2 and 11. 2 11s, so that's 2 6s needed. We have 2 6s. Okay, so then the 10 is going to be 5s, another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5s spoken for. 6, 5 spoken for. So 9 will need one since there's no more 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have one extra 5. The only place one extra 5 could go is in the void or the 6. But anyway, let's look at this. So we have a 3, 6, and a 3, 5. But this is going to have to come out into the 10. So it's going to have to be connected to a 5, which neither of the 6s are. So this is going to have to go here, and this is going to have to be 5, 5. 5, yeah, 5, 5. Oh, and then we also have a 4 size equivalence region, a 5 size equivalence region, and a 3 size equivalence region. So this will definitely need a double, which we have 1s, 4s, and 5s, but I'm pretty sure that needs to go there. I think this will need a double as well, because otherwise we'd have 2 identical dominoes pointing in different directions or whatever direction. So this needs a double, this needs a double, meaning this does not have a double. Oh, let's look at the, well, we have one more 6 that needs to go into the 11 here. And actually, I think it needs to go here because it can't go into the 5 size. We don't have a double 0. Also, 1, 2. We have 4 zeros. So enough for this, but I was going to say this can't point down either because then we would need another 6, which we don't have. So that goes there. And we have enough zeros. So we have 3 coming down into something that is also connected to a 0. So we have a 3, 1, which works. 3, 5, which works, but we only have 1 extra 5, so we can't put 2 5s in here. 3, 2 does not work. So I think that has to be 3, 1. And Oops, I've got to be messing something up, right? All right, and then so this would be a 1-0. But that gets rid of 2 of our ones. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 4 left. And so I think 2, 3, 5, 6. I think 4 is our only option left for this. And we need all 6 of them because we would need 5 in here and 1 in this 9. We also need a 5 in this 9, which we could do with 1 domino. Which actually that does work because then we need a double in here anyway, as I already had determined before. It could be 1s. All right, and then we still have 2 3s left. Those have to be either the 6 or the equivalence region, because we can't do anything with 1 3. Like we could put the where did it go? Oh, okay. We can't put the 3 here because then we have 1 3. Where is that going to go? Nowhere. So this could go like that, maybe. We need our double 4 in here somewhere. Okay, so we have 4 0 4 5. No, 0 5 0 5. Oh no, 1 4 over here. 4 2. Don't think that's gonna work. We could try. Well, we have 1 extra 5. That actually probably has to go into the 6 then, because there's no place a single 5 can go either other than the void, but then we need a double 5, which we're already using. So 5 here. So then the 3 can be the equivalence region. Yes, here we go. Yes. All right, that was the hard one of the more tricky ones that I think we've had recently. There's not really one key to it, but figuring out the 6s, I think, first is probably the most helpful way to do it. And that kind of leads to most other things eventually. All right, there we go. That was the Pips, and that was the daily games. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.